Okay, so me personally, right? I am not like I'm going to overindulge in history. Like I'm not
That
just
ain't
a
what I asked
partial
you. That
fan.
ain't what I asked you, bro. That ain't what I
So,
asked you.
so right, and I'm attempting to answer your question properly. So I would say based on this particular thing that happens here, the history that sounds like would be the most important for here would
No,
certainly
for you.
be
For you.
African
No, no,
American
no.
history.
No, for you. For you.
African American history.
In American history. Like
Yeah,
pre,
particularly
post
here in the United
slavery,
States.
here in the United States. That's what you
Yes.
want. You prefer, and you think that would be beneficial too. We build on that more. And
Nigga
you would
fought
like to
me
have
on
more
that. The
conversation.
nigga fought me on that.
Yeah,
He fought me on that. I ain't trying.
right. Because them
I've never
conversations
said
come up.
anything different, Chef. I don't know what you're talking about.
You
Those
fought me on
conversations are
motherfucking
relevant
African
to
American.
yeah, because those conversations are relevant to
Well,
our
well,
discussion when we
here,
talk
so
about
here's
DEI or when they talk about
here's the
ending
division,
certain
right?
things that happen.
Right. So
Go
here's the
ahead.
division, right? You got one that can potentially allow us to realize some things that we can do here in our lifetime to possibly change what's going on here, and you have another, right? That for my and participation in it over the last 2 years, I can't see it doing anything other than being an internet conversation. And I only say that because I fail to see where it inspires people to actually go do something. Now, I'm not saying it doesn't do that to anybody. I'm not going to paint that broad sweeping bus, but the people that I'm familiar with who participate in this conversation, they're not any more inspired today than they were yesterday. They still get up and go just do their normal life is normal and get on the internet and they yell about whatever they think they know.
Right, right,
Hey, I
right.
don't know how
But
you did.
huh?
No, go ahead.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah. No, but I'm saying like so for you, you prefer the conversation to stay right there. So then, how do you feel? So do you look at us another way if we start talking about West Africa?
Well,
Do you,
look, I'm gonna
do
ask
you
you. I'm
see
gonna
do you
answer
see
your
the
question, and then I'd like to
do you
ask
see,
you a question.
you can ask me whatever you
Right?
want, but do you see the relevant?
Yeah.
But if we go
Well, I'm
back
trying to
past
break
that
it
now,
up
we
so
go to
you don't
West
get
Africa.
so you don't rapid fire hit me with 7, 8 of them in a row. So what I'm saying is,
Hey,
if we
seven
look
is a
at
second.
West African, yeah, so West African history would certainly just be
mhm.
more directly related to us as a people group.
Yeah, direct
So
ancestors.
yeah, it would at least be related to us directly as a people group. So
Right.
if you were just trying to see, follow what were the activities of this particular people group before they were, enslaved, that's the group of people you'd see. So my question to you would be like, so what are you saying that this conversation is for fun, or are you saying that it has like a purpose behind it? Like, are we attempting to get closer at arriving at answers behind our predicament in the United States?
Yeah, for me,
Why are we having the conversation?
I have the conversation. One, I like history. I like ancient history. I like American history, so forth, so on. Right. So outside of the internet world, it's hard to find a community of people that can actually have conversation either in that deep African history and ancient history. Because I was doing that before there was a YouTube. I read Sheikh and Job and all them guys before the YouTube existed. Right.
Yeah.
And even Egyptian history is littered all throughout African American history. Like I had a Nefertiti shirt when I was a kid. It's in our music. It's in our Nubian Queen, shit like that. It's in our song. So all these little tidbits has been woven into our history. So yeah, so I got a affinity for it, and then knowing that I got some things wrong, I become more interested in understanding, trying to learn it more correctly now that I'm older, right? But that don't mean, but that don't mean that's not going to affect my portfolio. I'm not using that to judge how I use bitcoins
So,
or the stock market.
so to
It's
be
like,
clear,
you hear me?
that there was a, it
I'm
was
not
a it
using it to
was a it
raise my
was a question like
kids.
basically like what is it for? So you're saying that you collect this information just because it's interest. It's a interest for you. It's like a hobby, basically.
Yeah, right. The same way we
Okay.
have a LeBron debate or old nigga, young nigga
Okay.
debate.
Okay.
It's the same shit.
Now,
Now
so
that
you
don't
say
mean
it's a
that
hobby.
other people. Yeah, but that don't mean that
That's for
other
you.
people can't
You're an
find something
anomaly
useful
though.
out of it.
So
So
Don't
yeah.
think I'm
So
an
it's a hobby
anomaly,
for
bro.
you, right?
I think it's very anomalistic, the shit you saying.
Okay, Corey. So
Yeah.
why did you get into it? Like, why did you get into it? Become a pseudo killer, do the whole
I,
nine. What was your purpose?
because the purpose was because I
For
wanted to
you,
combat the dis and misinformation.
right?
And why
And
did you feel
Corey,
Corey,
like
you
that
you
was
are
remember the
the
important?
first class you taught? Hey, Corey, you remember the first class you taught? Yo, that was like one of the best classes I've ever heard in my life, yo.
It was
Do you remember what it was?
probably about the universe.
No, I ain't even talking
right.
about that. You did some more slick shit on
Okay.
concrete, yo. The shit was crazy. That's history, yo.
Yeah,
Oh
You
but
yeah,
getting hit with concrete, the shit was
yeah,
dope. That's like one of my favorite shows. I
yeah.
go back and listen to. I was like, that shit was hard on how important concrete was. I
yeah,
didn't even know,
but
nigga.
listen,
You fucked me up with it.
Corey,
though,
why was
Corey,
it important for you to
you
combat
came talking about
misinformation?
astrophysics, right? But you didn't think that.
Because I
How did you think it was going to
recognized
affect the world?
a long time ago with the FBI just now recognized,
What's that?
right?
What's that?
I
What's that?
recognize how dangerous dis and misinformation is.
Oh
You
yeah,
see,
yeah, man.
because the thing is, like, I got to y'all through somebody else, like through just being like,
Garfield.
I walked through it. I didn't come through like straight looking for the conscious
Right.
community. I just
Yeah,
stumbled upon
you
the
stumbled
conscious
upon it.
community
Most people do. Yeah, yeah.
through
I
You
through
remember.
right.
I think I remember the first time. I think I remember the first time you popped up. I was
Yeah.
like, "Who's that guy?" You know what I'm saying?
Talking about the cosmos.
right.
With the
But
anti-theists.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
the thing is, when
See,
y'all heard me the
Shit
first
was
time, I
eloquent.
was combating disinformation.
Yeah, it was eloquent, yo. We just
Yeah,
got into the
most of us
stupid shit.
was.
This shit
Most
was
of us.
very eloquent.
Whenever you hit the panel, that's what you up there for. Combating misinformation. You either think the person
Yeah,
in the chat is wrong, or the person on the panel said something fallacious. Now I got to come on the panel and combat some misinformation you spewed out.
yeah.
That's why you
Yeah.
pop. That's why you
I'm
appear.
not coming to combat the misinformation with more disinformation.
Right.
You know
I
what I mean?
got you. I
Yeah.
got
That's what happens in the conscious community, though.
you. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm having a different conversation.
Hey, yo, you know we talking about the cosmos. Now you talking about 13.5 billion years of
now
history
it's
now.
kind of getting mixed up a little bit because we
Nah,
were just trying to
hey,
establish
logic
who
is
was doing it for
logic.
fun and who was doing it
It's
for
better.
real. That's what
History
we were trying
No,
to
is
but
establish.
logic.
that's why history is important because
Because
people gonna tell you the
said your
history.
point was though, Sosa, that you come here to have fun,
To
right?
have
Your
fun.
thing is to have
Yeah.
fun,
And I enjoy intellectual,
right?
intellectual
There's nothing wrong
conversation.
with
Yeah,
that. I'm not saying
yeah,
there's nothing wrong with that, Sosa. I'm
yeah.
saying like so me and you got a different reason. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying
Okay,
your
that's fine.
reason to me is anomalous because everybody else like, and I'm kind of maybe I'm an
Well, we should
anomaly
ask
though,
people to
right?
find
Because
out. We should ask people to
I
find
think
out.
most
Yo,
motherfuckers come in the conscious community looking for identity. That's what I think they do.
Really?
Oh yeah,
We
yeah,
should.
yeah.
I
We
We
think
in
should.
the
they
We
do.
should.
So
Pa- you know what? We should pass it around and see what. That's a good
I
point
thought
right there to figure
I
out
thought we was trying to
why
do it
other
right
people
now.
are here.
Unc said it ain't just
we
no
can just
hobby.
keep it.
He
We
ain't just
ain't gotta.
having fun.
I don't gotta listen to no nigga tell me something, right? We can just keep it 100 though. So see, this is what I'm saying.
Mhm.
Why we can't never have an honest conversation?
Nah, but what I'm saying is
Why the
that
conversation
everybody
can't
got
never be
different
on the up
reasons.
and up?
No,
Yeah,
what I'm
How
saying
everybody
is
come
that
the
got
everybody
different
got
conversation
reasons.
can't
like
never be
your
on the
reason.
up and up though?
No, but I'm saying,
You know,
Corey, but you
you know what I
already
mean?
explained that your reason and my reason is different. We on two different.
No. I'm asking a different question now. I'm asking why can't the conversation ever be on the up and up?
I think I do. I think my
Yeah.
conversation been up and up. I
I'm
can't speak for
not
nobody
talking
else.
about you specifically, not you specifically. In general, like these conversations, we never hit the nail. We always beat around the motherfucking nail, right? We never pound on the motherfucking nail and say what it is for real, right? Because I
Mhm.
know you like history and you think it's beautiful, and that made me almost jerked a tear, right? How beautiful history is to you, right? And I appreciate that, right?
Nigga here,
Yeah,
But
boy.
I
if
did my
we
thing. I did my
having an up
thing.
and up, if we having an up and up conversation, right?
Mhm.
We know that ain't why motherfuckers is in this conscious community.
So
Me
give
and
us an
Yeah.
you,
example.
me
Give us
and
an
you though.
example,
So
Corey. What you think?
no,
What you
I'm
think?
I
talking
don't
to
know.
Sosa. Me and Sosa know that ain't why most niggas is in the conscious community,
What's
right?
their reason? What
Me
you
and
think?
you having an up and up conversation. So just me
Uh-huh.
and you.
I
Right.
We
think.
know
I
that,
think.
right?
I think atheists coming to it. I think an atheist coming to it for a different reason than somebody religious.
I'm not even, listen, we
But
talking
that's what
He
it
about
was
is,
talking
though.
about
religion.
nothing specific. I don't think he was
He
talking about that.
ain't having, Logic, is he having a conversation with me or
Nope.
what, Logic?
Yeah,
Nah,
I
but
don't.
what I'm saying is that Corey,
Like
like,
he
Well,
ain't.
what's the reason
the
you think?
common
What's the
He's
denominator
reason?
not
that
he's not addressing nothing that you
He's
saying
dancing
directly. He's
around.
not.
Is he dancing on me or what, man?
okay, well,
See, this is
okay, well,
It's
Corey,
like
this
fucking chivalry Robin.
ask me a direct question. Ask me a
I want
direct
to know what's
question.
the reason you think other niggas
He
coming there though,
don't
yo?
know what
I'm
the
Ask me a
engaging.
reason.
I'm
direct
not
question.
engaging on a reason. I'm
You
engaged my
want
reason.
for other
What is it, yo?
people,
What's the
boy.
genuine reason you think the
Yeah.
niggas?
Understand that,
Why you?
Jeffrey? I know you can find a nigga that's like this for it and then do it for this reason and that reason, but the overwhelming majority, Stephen, is what I'm talking about here. Come on now,
Okay,
Stephen.
so why are they doing it? We're sitting up here acting like these ain't the niggas who just watched the Francis Cress Wilson video, and these niggas think
Right.
we acting like
I
that shit
mean,
ain't real
like,
or some
y'all
shit.
come on and quit bullshitting
Oh,
with
y'all
me here,
talking
man.
about Francis now?
Y'all
Y'all
are
talking
we,
about Francis?
I'm saying we
Hey,
acting like
hey,
that
hey,
ain't a
hey,
part of what the
hey,
fuck is
bro,
going
hey,
on.
bro. But don't
Hey,
start doing the ancestors. But
these
just
niggas
start
We
getting
talking
bullshitting on
about
me.
mad.
Francis.
Just keep it clean. Keep it a
Man.
clean conversation, bro.
No,
Once y'all start invoking the
I ain't
from
never.
you.
ancestors, it's
I
gonna
want to
turn
know
Hey,
from
it's
hey,
you,
gonna
Brad.
Brad.
test each other out.
Hey,
I'm tired
Brad.
of
Do you
the
know, Brad?
neutral niggas.
Is it a
I'm
secret?
tired of neutral niggas. Brad,
Is
I
it?
want to know from you, is these
Is it a
niggas
We
secret?
bullshitting me or
we
what
sitting up
here?
here acting like niggas ain't like literally
What's the
regurgitating
secret?
Francis Quest
I'm the only
Welsing,
one. We
No,
like
what's
they
the
not
secret, yo?
regurgitating motherfucking
So
Ivan
just
Van
only
answer,
Sertima.
just answer
religious
the
you
What's
crazy
question.
niggas.
Even just
the
answer the
yo?
Just
question
me and Logic.
directly.
Me and
Oh
Logic the
my!
two crazy niggas now.
No, no, hey,
We
Hey,
need
Corey,
y'all
we
let
need
me
a
Corey,
finish. Cause I'm
direct. We
saying,
need like
y'all
a
got a
direct
chance to
question,
directly
Bruce.
address. Yo, I'm
hey,
here.
Corey,
How about
just say
that? I'm
it
here.
directly. Just say it
You
directly.
you got a chance to directly say what it is you trying to
Because I
say.
know what I'm gonna say is gonna be ignorant. So Corey, you
Nah,
just
say it ignorant.
Because I already
Say it
no,
said
straight.
it.
no, no, no,
In
Ain't
no.
no
this
shade.
community,
I
looking
don't
for
think
opportunity.
I
I don't know
honestly
why.
don't
Go
think
ahead,
I
Brad.
think
Hold on, yo,
Done
hold
said
on.
it a
I just
million
go ahead,
times
Corey.
already.
yeah, it can't be for money because we already know y'all been around like the money
And
ain't
this
it
bitch
ain't
looking
that.
for
This
It
ain't
can't
identity.
be for money.
it's not a
You
money
looking for what?
conversation.
Looking for what?
Identity.
Oh,
Identity.
And I
but it
hate
ain't
to say it, I'm right there. I'm
identity.
right
So
there.
you
He
say
just
you
said
can't.
he said it in a
Keep it
nice
one.
way. I'm just saying
I
it
don't
in
know
the
why
other way.
Sosa and Shepard all of a sudden I don't know why because one nigga like talking about Islam and this guy
No, you
appreciates
talking about people
Hebrew right.
listening. No, Corey, you
I
talking
just
about the
like
people.
Hebrew. I like the way
Corey.
the Hebrews write they script and I appreciate it. Man, get the fuck out
No,
of here.
Corey, I think you're right. I think people are trying to get a sense of identity. Is it something wrong with that
Okay,
though?
all right.
Is something wrong
No,
with
No,
that?
absolutely. It's dangerous. It's actually deadly. Is what
No,
I've been trying to tell you niggas. It's deadly.
no. It's only dangerous when it's done when it's a lie and made up and some bullshit.
Well,
I'm
it
saying
is.
I think I do a great job, yo.
He
In
just
my
made
mind,
it.
I think I actually do, Corey. I think I bring people around
Listen,
like you
I
and
don't
other
give a damn
niggas.
what you think. I'm saying it's made up. I don't give a damn what's in your mind.
No,
It's
no, no,
dangerous.
no,
It's
Corey,
dangerous,
that's not what I'm
and
saying,
it's
Corey.
made
Corey,
up.
listen. No,
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Corey,
I'm
I'm
confused. You
saying,
got me all confused.
yeah, I'm confused. I'm saying, so, I mean, where else do a person, it's a multitude of places where you get identity from and learn about identity, yo. Like
Right,
ethnic
and it
identity,
shouldn't be in
yo.
the conscious community. The conscious
No,
community shouldn't be one of them. That's
no,
my
but
point.
no, that's not true, but
People
that's where it
already got a
started.
pretty
Oh,
good idea before
absolutely.
they
Oh,
come
that
in the
is
country.
Yeah,
the
that's crazy.
conscious
Yeah, that's
community
crazy. Yo,
is not a bad
so
place
hold
to
on,
come
y'all
get your
saying the Francis
identity.
West Wells. Hold on, let me get this straight. I want to make sure I'm getting y'all right. Y'all saying that the lady has a doctorate in psychology that may have put out
Ain't
some
nobody
inflammatory
said nothing
statements
about
that
no
was wrong.
black.
Hold on. That may have put out some shit, the melanin shit, which is crazy and all that, right? That she ain't know what she was talking about. Is it possible that she can get something wrong like all
I'm
the
not
other
talking about
experts do?
one specific person.
No, I'm
Like
making a
we
point.
can stop
Somebody,
that.
no, Logic said that. Logic started
I
He
hollering
said
just
out
Van
used
niggas'
one
names.
Francis
I'm saying,
Cress Welsing.
example. He just
but
used that as
I
one
can show you white
example.
people to do that. I can show you everybody
That's
to do
fine.
that.
It's dangerous to
So
them
can I ask
too.
you this though? Let me ask this though,
It's
Corey, because
dangerous to them
and
folks too.
everybody, who else in this Discord came into the YouTube shit for identity? Which one of you niggas?
Me,
Yeah,
Gotta
not
be one of
me,
me.
I
y'all.
did it. I did it.
Okay, we got we got Chef. Can't be this one, Nick. Can't be this one, bro. Who else?
Chef
I'm gonna
I
give
know
started
we
y'all
talking
got
some
way
names.
back.
I'm
Why
hold
way
on.
back?
Let me
I
explain it.
knew who the fuck
I
that
agree
was.
with you on that, Chef.
Hold on.
No,
Listen, Corey. Listen, Corey. Y'all can address me with all of the tropes, right? All of the tropes that y'all think that's gonna hurt niggas' feelings, like niggas got alchemy suffer from self-esteem issues. I say hell yeah. You say we looking for identity. I say hell yeah. So anything you make me y'all think I'm going to deny being an African American?
Yeah, that's part of being African American,
Well,
yo.
no.
Is waving
Jeffrey,
in
you
your
having a different argument, bro. I never said black people don't have identity issues.
They
yes.
But
do.
the problem, or whatever the fuck it is you just said, right? I never said any of that. The problem is where you coming into the conscious community trying to find a remedy for it.
Mm,
That's the problem. You coming
mm.
to get misinformed.
I
I
agree with
don't.
that.
No,
Yeah, a
that's the
lot of
bad information,
uh,
yo. Hey, y'all
hey,
know that though, right?
So
Y'all,
what we
What
here?
nigga
Hey,
you got
Corey,
this
so what?
motherfucker?
So Corey, so what are we here for then? Aren't we the ones that supposed to combat
I thought we
misinformation?
came to
Oh,
combat, but we actually wasn't
yeah.
in that though, Shepard. See, you and me thought the same thing, but we was highly mistaken. Don't you get that? You ain't got that part yet. You ain't got the part that you was highly mistaken, Chef.
Look.
so
Everybody feel like
really
they
we the
doing
bad guy. So
No,
we the
no,
bad
no.
guys.
doing their
I
you
want
seem
to
job.
like a
know.
bad guy
I
in the
want
situation.
to
Where you
know.
at, Brash? You gotta be the one
You
to say it.
have you learned that you were highly mistaken or not? Have you come to that conclusion or not, Shepard?
No, it's like with anything.
Okay, fine. I'm good.
Hold on. Everybody is at different stages. The goddamn Hebrew Israelites feel like they online to combat misinformation. The nation
Yeah.
don't feel like they are combating
But
misinformation.
are they?
You dig what I'm saying? No, it's
But are they?
you feel like you're here to combat
But am
misinformation.
I?
But look, at
Yeah.
sometimes, Corey,
See,
at
we can
sometimes
ask the
you
real question though, Chef. I can
hold
feel
on,
like
right.
anything.
No,
Am
no.
I?
At sometimes you are a purveyor of misinformation,
Yeah, that's real.
Okay. That's
right?
real.
So
Yeah,
any of us can get caught into an
yeah.
argument where now
Correct.
we're perpetuating misinformation just
Correct.
because we
Go
arguing.
ahead and tell me some of the mis and disinformation that I done put out there. Go ahead.
I don't know. I gotta
That's
think about it.
that's
But
like
you
to
didn't
say
fuck up
Because
my
that's
Yeah,
like
I
to
can
say
tell.
conversation.
I can tell you. I can
Corey, that's
definitely
just
tell you.
equivalent.
You got
That's
a
the
good
Corey,
track
equivalent of
record.
saying
Corey, I can tell you,
Listen,
nigga. Do you want to hear? I can
no,
tell
that's
you.
you
just
Tell
got
you.
a
Then I'm
good
gonna
nah,
cut
but
you off.
you
listen,
got a good
Then
track
cut my
record,
motherfucking
Corey.
off. Ass off. I can tell you, goddamn it. I never
Corey,
yeah, but
you
forget
that's
the
got
just
a
day.
good track
let me
record,
hear
Hold
it.
on,
but
hold
Let
you
me
on,
didn't
hear
fuck
it.
hold on,
up too.
hold on, Corey.
Let me
Hold on,
hear it.
Corey. Hey, Corey, I'll never forget the day that when I took Dr. Ben's book, right, and he was
Yep.
talking about evolution, and he made reference to the fact that the
Mm-hmm.
hominids that Europeans was making look like white boys, but they was in fucking Africa. You was like, what? That nigga don't know about fucking Africa. And then I went and showed you that, yeah, yo, they was misrepresenting the fossils. And now today, motherfuckers represent them in their African context. You was like, that was crazy. That nigga. Yo, you was wrong for that, bro. Absolutely. That's my point. That's misinformation, man.
Listen.
you didn't have
I
to go
don't
that
give a
deep.
damn. What I
You
was
don't have to go
probably
that
saying,
deep.
because what I always say about Dr. Ben, and I'm
Uh-huh.
sure what I was saying is, ain't no nigga that ain't crazy as fuck getting a evolution from Dr. Ben, because he don't teach evolution. He's not an evolutionary biologist. He's not in the field of evolution. Why the fuck is you listening to some wild ass nigga talking about what's already been established? He didn't
Because there
establish
wasn't
that.
nobody there,
He
yo.
didn't establish shit in the
Yeah, but
evolutionary
you ain't even got to get that
chain.
deep with it,
He
Corey.
ain't established a
Anytime,
motherfucking thing in biology or anthropology.
Yeah, not
You need
today,
to
yo. You
stop
right,
with that
Corey. Not
bullshit.
today,
Corey.
Corey. The book was written in the
Anytime,
70s, though,
You're
Corey.
looking at
Corey, his book was
what
written
I'm
in the
saying.
70s,
What
Corey.
I'm saying
Corey,
is,
written in the 70s,
you're
yo.
getting your evolutionary information from Dr. Ben. You fucking up. You fucking up bad.
all right, listen,
No,
Corey,
Hey
Corey.
Corey. All we
DQ,
got to
get the
That's
say
next.
is
Hey
that
DQ, get the
the
next
answer,
thumbnail ready.
yeah, the
I see
simple
where this
answer to your
going.
question, Corey, is that every time you're online and you spoke and you got something incorrect and you took something out of context, you purveyed
give it to me.
misinformation.
Give it
Bro,
to
I
me.
don't gotta give it to you. You trying to tell me you ain't made no mistakes? Well, I don't gotta do that.
Which one
We
I
messed
made?
up many
I'm trying to
things.
figure it out though. Give me the one I made. Because
Bro,
see,
you messed
when you
up
come
many
online,
things,
you can
Corey.
practice before you come online.
I
You
just
I
can
don't
gave
got
you
you
to
the
can
go.
make
one.
Corey, I don't have to go. I don't have to
listen to
go.
what you can do. So you know how you can be perfect online. You can make sure the shit you say check out before you say the shit online. You see
Corey,
what
No,
I'm
hey
I
saying?
don't have
Corey.
to
You can
go.
say the
Corey, I can
shit
go
before
clip you
you
up
get
saying,
online, and
I
then
can
you
clip
say
you up
the
saying many
shit when
things
you do
wrong,
get
bro.
online.
Like, come on, bro. We don't got to do
I,
that. Come on, bro. You ain't never made no mistakes online on the panel? Get the hell
I'm
out
trying
of
to
here.
figure it.
Yeah,
I
we
didn't
all
know which
did.
one.
Misunderstand words. Come on,
Give it
bro.
to me. Give it to me.
We
Go
all got
ahead.
to do that.
Hey,
Bro, you know you
Hey,
did. That's
Corey.
crazy.
Hey, Corey.
To say you
The
ain't made
fact
no
that you,
You're
mistakes. It's crazy.
missing this information that I'm putting out there. Go
hey,
ahead. I
Corey,
want to hear it.
the fact that you keep blaming a
Anytime you
dead
make a
motherfucker.
mistake,
The fact that the mistake is you keep blaming a dead motherfucker
You keep
for
bringing
modern
his
day
dead
niggas
ass up to
presenting that
me.
nigga work, yo.
Don't bring his
Listen,
dead ass up
listen,
to
I
me
don't
it
know why
then.
ain't
y'all
that
think I'm
nigga.
like Dr.
It's
Bill. That's crazy.
No, I'm making a point. Dr. Ben
a
is
simple
dead, yo.
solution.
It's them crazy niggas that keep
But you keep
making
bringing
Dr.
his
Ben
ass
book
up.
the standard.
You keep bringing
Listen,
him alive.
well, let me just finish my point, though. Yo, I don't got y'all
Go
over you.
ahead.
I'm saying it's not Ivan Van Sertima, it's not Dr. Ben. The fact that niggas keep presenting they work wrong in 2025, then get the
In the
fuck out
conscious
of here,
community,
nigga.
right? And these
Yeah, them
niggas is in
niggas
the
is
conscious
no,
community, right?
that's the niggas I'm fighting against.
Are
Cause
these
most of y'all
niggas in the
niggas,
conscious community?
most of y'all niggas ain't
Are they
read a
not?
Dr. Ben book to know what he got right and wrong in the motherfucker. That most niggas read the
That's
book from a
fine. But is
religious
these niggas
standpoint.
that don't know? Is these niggas that don't know? Are they in the conscious community?
Whoever talked about Dr. Ben
Uh huh.
and promote his work in 2025, mischaracterizing the shit and all the mistakes he made is crazy. You can't put that on that man.
But is he?
That
Where
man,
are they?
hold on.
Where are they
Last
doing that
statement.
at though?
Last statement. Whether you
Right.
like this nigga or not,
No, I
What
want
this
you to
nigga
keep
that
nigga
went to
going.
actually.
I
college
just
is
want to know
Hold
confusing
where you
on,
me.
at
hold
though.
on, yo. Let me just say this. Yo, whether we like this nigga or not, yo, he actually taught 12 years in a high level university in New York, yo. You can't just throw that away, yo.
I
We
can throw
doing
that
it.
shit away.
That
Man, y'all niggas are
university,
Dr.
that
It's
Ben,
universal
man.
university,
with the
We had
that
content.
bro.
university need to lose
Man,
its
why y'all got on
accreditation.
Dr. Ben?
Right.
Crazy.
All right,
Absolutely.
let's
Wrong.
get off the
Hey,
Dr. Ben. Let's get
how
off
y'all
that.
They
I
gonna
just
wouldn't
tell
promote
they,
me
that.
I can't push the
I wouldn't
conversation
promote
and now
that.
that's
y'all
all I
niggas
tell
talking
me.
about
I wouldn't
Dr.
promote
They
his
Ben
work
need to
and
like
tell
that.
me
oh,
I wouldn't
the
do that.
I
university
want to
didn't have the
know
proper
what I
yeah,
want to
yeah.
staff.
know.
So come in and tell these niggas to get back on message
Get
like
back
you
in
told
there.
me.
Logic.
Get back on that.
When you were trying to find your identity and you came into this community, what was going on in your life that you came to YouTube looking for
That's
identity?
that's a presupposition, right? Like I
No,
didn't.
no.
It wasn't about me finding my identity. As a matter of fact, I thought I found like-minded people. I've told my story about my family a bunch of times, bro. Like
Okay, well
I
somebody
come from
I'm
people.
saying
Right. Yeah.
somebody in
So
here
for
must
me,
have
for me,
now.
that's what it was. It wasn't about finding myself. I thought I found like-minded people. Now those
So
like-minded people might have been going through their
you
own
weren't looking for
process.
identity. So you weren't looking for
No, I,
identity.
I I
Brad,
literally heard conversations. I've said this before. I heard
I get
conversations
it.
and I said I think I can help. This wasn't
I'm
like,
trying to
oh,
find I'm
I don't know
sorry,
who
I'm
I,
sorry,
I,
Logic.
I didn't
I'm
say that.
trying to uncover the brothers who was trying who was looking for identity. That's what I'm trying to find. I'm sorry, brother.
Also,
I got you
that's
wrong.
your premise. Niggas ain't looking for no identity in the conscious community.
No,
That's
that's your
your premise.
premise. I'm just trying to
No,
validate
no,
it,
I'm
Brad.
saying no. I'm
I'm
saying
trying to
they
find.
is. You're saying they not.
Yeah,
I,
I
Right?
I
know,
don't. Yeah,
I know.
I don't.
So I'm saying there's at least
What's your premise though?
there's 12
What's
people in
your
this room.
premise
We
though?
should at least
So
have. I already gave
because
you my premise,
I
bro.
already
I
said
already
you
gave you
can
my
find
premise.
niggas. Listen, I don't give a damn what a nigga tell me. I know what's up.
Man,
Motherfucker ain't got to tell me a motherfucking
yeah,
thing because
yeah.
everything that niggas that tell me online been pretty much bullshit. 98% of it.
I think that most people
98% of
come
what
to the
motherfuckers
community.
tell me on the
I'm gonna give
internet.
you my premise. I
Okay.
think that most people come to the community for the same reason Logic said, like-minded.
Yeah,
So if they're
yeah.
Hebrews, they come to look for Hebrews. If they're Abos, they come to find Abos. You feel me? And then sometimes along the way, they come across other people who change their mind and realize, you know what, I've been
Yeah,
messing that up, and then they go over here, and
yeah.
because that's normally what happens. I don't think like people not coming here to find identity. Normally people look to
Yeah.
click up with
I don't
like-minded
know.
people. That's what I think. That's my
On
premise.
what they on where they
Only issue
believe
I,
you find
only
safety.
issue
Yeah.
I seen from the outside was that this shit ain't accurate and motherfuckers just all over the
So
place trying to
that's
make
what
it fit
y'all
an
actually proving
ideology.
my point, bro. I don't know, is y'all talking to me or what? Like y'all proving my point, right? I
What's your
mean,
point?
that's how you find your identity through like-minded people that
No,
identify
that
with
means
you.
you
You're
already
looking for
no.
the
If
people
you're a
that
Hebrew,
identify with you.
If you're a
That's the
Hebrew, you
point.
already have an identity. So you're
Right.
licking up
So
people that
this
have the
is
same identity as you. So you're not finding identity. You're just
no,
finding your
no,
social niche.
no.
It's like going to church. You're going to a Christian community. You're going to a Hebrew community. You're going to because a
That's
lot
a
of
part of your.
because a
See,
lot of
because you
but
don't
hold on, but a
understand
lot
these
the,
Hebrews.
the,
That's their identity. That's who they identify with. That's their identity.
it's like so as we linked up. A lot of us was linked up, and it ain't no coincidence that most of us are atheists in that group, bro.
Correct, yo.
So is that
That's
so
the
that's
main
our
thing.
identity? So that's our identity?
No,
Or we were just like minded?
I figured our group came in for the same reason I came in, but I was highly mistaken. You see what I'm saying?
No, you
Like
came in because you
I'm
saw
not saying
somebody
like
like
you.
What
minded.
made you mistaken?
I'm not saying like you. I'm just talking about those people. You know, just like you named, like Hebrews and shit. Identity, bro. You coming to identify with other crazy ass niggas, and then y'all talk in fun.
We
Then
just
y'all
got a
talk
different
in
definition.
fun for shit.
Hey,
Yeah, we got
what
a
was you
different. I'm not
disappointed
gonna
in
argue
though,
that
Corey?
because we got a different understanding
Corey,
of context
hey,
when we
what
talk
was you
about identity.
disappointed in though,
Yeah.
Corey? Hey, Corey, what disappointed you the most? When what? When your idea wasn't accepted and you thought you was right? Cause I know that upset
I
me.
don't listen. I don't give a damn about being right. My thing is
Mm-hmm.
combating the
Nobody
mis and
cares about being.
disinformation. Once I figured out that the pseudo killers didn't give a fuck about that, I understood that I was highly mistaken.
Hold
I
on, Sula Killers did what?
thought that that's why
Yeah, that's
the
crazy.
group existed.
Yeah, that's
Sula Killers did
crazy.
what? All right, didn't care about being
Bro,
correct.
listen, y'all heard exactly what I said, man. Come on, man,
Okay,
cut the fucking
okay.
bullshit.
Yeah, that
What did I
Hey,
that was
say?
before this,
disappointing.
hey,
Yeah.
before, hey, before
What
this
did I
get out
say?
of
What
hand,
did I say
before
that
No,
this
was
it's
get
not
out
wrong?
of
gonna never get out
hand,
of
What?
hand, Brass. Brass,
Nah,
it,
nah, what did I say that was
listen,
wrong, Corey?
Don't
listen.
get
What
out
did I say
of
that
it's not
was
gonna
hand.
get out of hand, Brass.
I mean, it is what it
Promise.
is. The
What did
truth
I
is
say
the
that was
truth.
wrong, Corey?
Yeah, we
What
got
did I
to
say that was
understand.
Listen,
incorrect?
don't be the goddamn hit dog, bro.
Nigga, I'm in the pseudo killer.
Cut this bullshit out,
You
bro.
shot me. You shot me.
No, I
Yeah, you
didn't
shot
shoot
me
you.
too. You shot me
Cut
too.
the
Nigga, say
bullshit.
names. Nigga,
Yeah, you
say
gotta say
names. Don't
names,
Cut
yo.
play,
You
bro.
can't. You gotta say
Say
names,
bullshit,
yo.
names.
bro. We was
Say
all
names,
a
bro.
part of it. I'm including
Say names,
myself in
Corey.
it, right? So once we started the pseudo killers, right? There was motherfuckers in the pseudo killers that do all kind of bullshit. It's not just
Like what?
one thing, right? So
Like what? Like what, yo?
missing.
Man, elaborate,
Let me
Corey. You being mysterious.
I'm
Pop all that
about to
mysterious shit.
let you
You
to
telling the truth.
elaborate.
I ain't
Y'all
trying
know
to
by the tone
goddamn.
of my voice, I'm finna get real elaborate. So just listen. Y'all
All right,
should hear
good.
in the tone of
All
my
right,
voice.
good.
I'm about to get
All right, good.
elaborate.
All
So
right, good.
listen, it's more than just missing disinformation that goes on in the pseudo killers. It's a lot of dick sucking and dick riding and
Whoa,
all the rest of the
whoa,
bullshit.
Whoa,
whoa.
no Diddy ho. Pause,
See?
nigga.
Stop giving me the
Whoa.
line.
Gotta pause
Now
that.
y'all
No,
want
come
me to
on.
Man,
elaborate. See,
you know
see,
saying name.
see,
Crazy.
once you give a nigga
Crazy.
what he asked for, this is what I learned too, fucking around
Nah,
on
yo,
the
you don't
internet.
gotta do that.
Once
That ain't
you
intelligent
give
way
a
to put
nigga
that,
what
yo.
they ask for, they go to clutching their pearls.
No, yo,
See?
that's not an accurate way to
Logic.
say what you're saying,
I'm
yo.
speaking the logic right now.
Stick to the
You learn
misinformation
from
part.
me. You
When do
learn
we
from
start?
Yeah,
me
yo,
because
come
you
on,
ain't
yo.
been in this as
I
long as
want you
me,
to stick.
Logic.
I want you to stick to the misinformation part.
Logic,
And when
you
do we
ain't been
start
in this
pushing?
as long as me, right?
Nah,
No,
Corey, but I
So
want you to
what I'm
no.
stick to the
saying is,
misinformation part, though. When did the pseudo killer
look,
start pushing misinformation
when
and
Hawk
Yeah,
is
that's
telling
disinformation?
niggas that he didn't teach evolution, he's some type of reliable source to get an evolutionary standpoint from.
Okay,
That's
so
good
one
point out
point.
where you
example.
Who?
So you
point
want me
out
to
the
keep going?
misinformation.
You want me to
Then point out
turn
the
on the dick?
misinformation.
Cedric and the rest of them are always riding and don't change their mind until Unc changes mind. I can't be around that bullshit.
Oh, that's what it is.
That's a different argument, Corey.
You
That's
said
a
that
different
first.
fight, bro.
It's
A
that
different
you
fight,
Corey,
bro.
asked me
let
to
Corey talk.
elaborate. You
Damn.
asked me to
We working it out,
elaborate.
Yeah,
bro.
I
We don't need you in
appreciate you
this.
saying it
We
that way,
working it
yo.
out,
You
bro. We don't
asked
need you in
me
this.
to
Yeah, we working it
elaborate.
out, bro. I appreciate you saying it
Trying to
that
You
figure.
way,
asked me
yo. But
to elaborate, but then y'all start clutching your
now you
pearls.
start talking about sucking dick and all that, yo. Just because a
Yeah,
nigga
we don't
agree
got to
with you
get in
on
all
Monday,
that.
yeah, that
And
don't mean I'm sucking your dick. That's crazy
Sosa's
as
the
fuck,
only real
yo.
nigga over there, right? I'm gonna say it. Sosa's the only real nigga over there, right? The rest of them dick suckers and dick riders.
All right.
God damn.
Period.
And I'm saying that's some bullshit. And so when a nigga
I
agree
mean,
with
you
you,
can feel how
it
you feel.
doesn't.
I'm not
No,
mad that you feel like that's
hold on. Let
bullshit.
me say this.
I'm
Let me
not
say
even
this.
offended.
I know. What I'm saying is, I just think you mad because you couldn't be right enough. And the shit you say sometimes
No,
be so incoherent, yo. And you get mad at that.
I
When
know.
all you
I'm
gotta
just a
do,
crazy
hold on, let me
nigga. I
finish.
know it.
Let me just
Go ahead.
finish what I'm saying, bro.
Like what though?
Some
Because I
things
can
you say,
elaborate on some shit you said.
yo,
But tell me the
like,
ones I'm saying that's crazy.
I'm
Give me
trying
an
to say,
example.
Corey, if you cut me off,
Y'all
we
ask
ain't
me
gonna
to
do it.
elaborate, but these
Corey,
niggas
we
can be
gotta
general.
have the
Sosa,
conversation.
why you don't have
We gotta
to
do it.
elaborate
I
though,
don't want to
Sosa?
do that.
See?
If you keep saying,
See? That's
listen,
another reason why.
let me
That's
say,
another reason why
no,
I
what
had to
you
leave the
talking
pseudo
about? Like,
killer.
what are you doing? No, what are you doing, Corey? What are
Go
you doing
ahead.
right now? You don't want to have a conversation? If you keep saying out your
No,
mouth,
I'm asking a question.
what's the question?
You saying that I wanted to be right about what?
No, I made that statement. You combat what you said. If I don't change my mind, then people don't change their mind. But I'm saying this, yo, then that's wild as shit. Because as much as I get they nowhere near you, I fight over every idea I got. When do you ever give me a break? When if Chef give me a break? When if Jude, anybody, I don't get them breaks. Nigga, it's an all-out war for me and shit I say at
Man,
times.
Steph
So I'm
ain't
trying
gave
to
you
figure
no
out when,
break. That's why we had to get the fuck away from there. That's why we had to get the fuck away from round. Because we never gave you a break. That's why. That's what I'm talking
Corey,
about.
listen, Corey,
See?
this and you fell apart at. You would say, Dr.
What
Ben,
I'm lying
anybody
about?
using
Go ahead.
Dr. Let me finish. You would say anybody using Dr. Ben work to teach evolution is scamming and all kind of shit, right?
That's
So you
wild
referring to me.
shit.
It's
It's
wild, right?
wild.
But listen,
I didn't say it was scamming. I'm
yo,
saying
you
it's
can't
wild.
keep
It
cutting me
might
off
be
though, yo.
scamming. It
You
could
can't
be. Go ahead.
listen. You didn't say that. Okay, the point without you fucking cut me off, yo. I'm trying to tell you that most people understood what I was saying. You just didn't understand what I was saying. So then you get
Yeah, because
mad
I'm a
because I
crazy
never
nigga.
said that. Right, like you said, you the one said you a crazy nigga online. So a crazy nigga wouldn't understand that Dr. Ben in his time in 1971, the shit that was in his book about evolution was correct. The fact that I bring it up because I'm defending the nigga in 1970 when nobody was talking about evolution in the black community. You think I'm saying go read a Dr. Ben book for evolution? That is bananas. And then you get
I don't
mad
like
at
it.
it. And then when niggas understood what I was saying, then you get mad. Nobody thought that I was saying go to Dr. Ben's book on the evolution, but you. Now I know why, because like you said, you're just a crazy nigga. You ain't trying to get it. That's all, bro. So it ain't. I
I
don't
guess
know
I'm
about.
crazy.
I
I'm
think,
gonna accept
no,
that. I'm gonna accept it.
I think no, I think that just because you give a person respect, yo, don't mean you suck. So it's certain things niggas just earned, yo. Y'all not let me get the crazy shit off though.
No, I
That's
don't.
never that.
Respect is one thing. Dick sucking is a way different thing than respect, bro.
But
Come
I
What
ain't
are
on
you
now.
talking about?
I ain't never
You know
been.
I know what respect is. I
Yeah, that's all
respected
I'm
you.
saying, bro. I
I
ain't
have
think
respect
nobody was
for you.
doing that.
It's not.
So listen, yo,
Nothing about respect. It's about dick riding and dick sucking. And
you mean on
we can sit
issues?
here and act like we don't know what that is.
So
We
give
can
me an
sit
example.
here and
Give me an
this
example,
is why
yo.
I don't like having online conversations because you niggas act like y'all don't know what the fuck shit is in real life.
No, give me. I'm
So if
saying
a
now you
nigga
got
say,
a
yo,
chance. Yo, give
dick
me.
riders
There
and
should
dick
be one
suckers in
glaring
real
issue.
life, in real life, you know exactly what that means, and you
No, I
wouldn't even bother to
don't.
clutch a pearl.
No. I'm saying, but the group wasn't designed to dick suck though. So that's why I'm kind of at an
That's
impasse
what I
now.
thought.
So so
That's
so
why
what you
I
could
was
do?
the
But I don't even know. So hold on. But I don't even know social to be a
recruiting
man like that.
dick suckers.
But I ain't know
But
Chef to
then we
be a
start
man like that.
recruiting, huh?
I'm saying
I'm
I
saying
ain't
we start
know y'all
recruiting
to
dick
be
suckers.
like
Because you
that though.
didn't start out to be
Who?
like that. No, it didn't. You're right. You're
Right.
absolutely
We just
right.
got off into we just lit a creep
Everybody
ass
over
wild
there right now,
ass
the dick
moon from the
sucker
moon.
is social.
Dive in the mix on some dumb ass shit, yo. They ain't have no balance in
Everything
the
I'm
shit. We
talking
can all balance
about,
it out.
just disclude Sosa, and then you know who the niggas I'm talking about.
You talking about Cedric?
He not the first. He ain't the number one dick sucker. The first. How do you do that? How you
What
get the
That ain't
the
true,
shot?
yo.
That's how
Bro,
you know
why
the
are
niggas
y'all? Yo,
real.
That ain't
we don't need
even
to
I'm
have
true,
this
glad
yo.
that you
conversation.
walked into
Man,
that.
like, just
Okay,
stay on the subject,
there's
bro.
logic here. I just want to know his logic here. Logic.
Please
Can you
stay on the
say
Yeah, I can
logic?
subject,
hear
bro.
you.
I'm
This
saying
ain't
Cedric,
gonna be good.
yo, this what make me
Nah, we
feel
got
so
we in the
bad.
middle of the street, Brad. Get
No,
out the way.
bro. I don't
Listen,
want to
We in the
listen.
talk
I
middle,
about
want to
Brad.
this.
know
Let
some
me
logic.
speak,
I
bro.
want to know. So you can't block on this because I'm talking to logic right now.
No,
Logic.
no, I
Can't
ain't
switch
I
saying
to
to
me.
want
me.
to
I'm
You
know.
said
speaking. I'm
Cedric,
on
right?
mute.
No,
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 you
no,
said
no,
Cedric, right?
no,
No, you said
Logic.
No, I'm on
Cedric,
mute.
right?
I'm
You,
I
on
you
want
mute.
said
to
you
know.
were saying Cedric, correct? Did I
I
hear that
want to
correct
know
though?
from Logic. 'Cause you the only
No, I'm
crazy nigga
saying,
with
did you
me.
say
I need
Cedric?
to
Am
know
I
from
correct in
another
that?
crazy nigga.
Am I correct in that though? You saying
Hold on.
Cedric,
Let me
right?
ask Logic this question.
Yo,
Let me
hold on,
ask
just give me the
Logic this
answer though,
question.
bro, so I know where I'm at. You saying Cedric,
He
right?
he he he's everybody other than Sosa, ain't he?
Yeah, yo, but that man for just as
So
hard for you and everybody, yo, that's what
Logic,
make it so bad. You just missed the
Logic,
moment, yo.
Logic.
Yeah, that's right.
Can I ask Logic one question? Can I ask Logic one question? Logic, listen. Did he not name the motherfucker who everybody on here knew was a dick sucker before I even said it today? Did he
Yeah,
not
that's
do
just
that? Did he? Or am I
yeah.
tripping?
Why I gotta be dragged into the slander, yo?
You don't got
No,
a
because
logic.
you the only
A logic.
crazy
You don't
nigga
gotta be
in here.
dragged
I
into a
need to
Not
know
logic.
the
from another
slander
crazy
part,
nigga.
though.
I
I
need
need
Yeah,
to
it.
know
that's
from
If,
another.
slander. Yeah, that's
Listen,
slander, yo.
fuck the slander.
okay, well let me
Y'all,
rephrase what
you
you're
niggas,
phrasing.
now you doing
Since I
what
got
these
to,
niggas
since
do.
you're asking me to
Now
enter
you
the
doing,
conversation, I'm gonna clean
now
that up,
you
right?
doing what these niggas
I
doing,
would.
like,
No, I haven't done
what y'all
anything yet because
niggas
I
do?
haven't said what I had to say. I ain't got to call a man a dick
Where
sucker.
my nigga Fetty at?
Yeah,
Where's my
I
nigga
can
Fetty?
say I can say it. You know, he seems to favor Unc's argument more often than have his own. I can
Is
say
he a
that.
dick sucker or not?
Can
nah,
I
it
say
ain't.
that? Can I say it just like how I said it?
Fine. That means he's a dick sucker to me. That's a nice way
Okay,
Why
of
is
saying
that?
he's a dick
okay,
sucker.
fair.
That's
So
fair.
logic,
That's fine. I'm fine with
logic. So you trying to tell me logic? There are things you say that I'm more aligned with, and because I'm more aligned in what you're saying, that means some kind of way I'm biting your ass. Yo, maybe what you saying
I
makes
I
sense to
I
me, bro. Is
I,
that is
I
that a
tried to
remote
clean.
possibility, yo?
it. No,
I
that's a
tried to
No,
clean
different
it
no,
up
name,
as
huh?
much as I
Logic.
That's a
could.
This is what
different
I'm
name,
saying.
huh?
Logic. This is what I'm saying. Listen, like there's parts of arguments that we all agree with, yo. And there's times where Cedric don't agree with me, and there's times that he would agree with Chef or such and such. That I don't.
I
I'm saying some like
ain't
I
heard
don't
it
get
yet.
that. That's not
I ain't
true.
heard one time he disagreed with you and agreed
Oh
with Shepard.
man,
That's a wild. You
man,
got to
we
show
just
me that. I
it's
wanted
not
to give
true,
you.
yo.
I wanted to cash up you $1,000 when you told me something like that.
That's crazy, yo. You
Where
only it
he,
ain't like you
where
sitting
he,
around
he
focused on
telling
that.
me where there was no discrepancy in his disagreement with you and him agreeing with Shepard. Like I need to know that. See,
Yeah,
because
but he was on.
at that
I
point
know,
right
but
there,
let's
when
deal with
you
it.
show
I
me
think
that all you have to do is show me one instance of it.
I think it's
Like I don't even
important.
give a damn if it was about ice cream.
No,
If you were
I
saying chocolate is the
think it's
best
in,
ice cream, and Chevron was
I
saying
got
vanilla, and
you.
he
I got
agreed with
I got
Chevron because it was
so I'm gonna
vanilla
show
ice cream.
you. I'm gonna show.
Like something,
I'm
it
gonna show
don't
you.
have to be. It don't have to be nothing
I
big,
got you. No, I got
huh?
you. This
Okay,
is very
good.
simple. This is
Because
very simple.
I will
We had
no longer call
3 year
it
conversation.
from that one
Hold on, let me show
instance.
you. I
If
got
you
you.
show
Come
me
on,
one
Corey. Come on,
instance, I
Corey.
will no
Come on,
longer call
Corey.
him a dick sucker. Go ahead.
All right. So, Corey, this is when context is very important, yo. Whether you saying it or not, you aligned yourself with you and Sheffrin aligned yourself with Chief X, dog. So once you align yourself with Chief X, right, you're gonna put
That's
yourself
because we
on
ain't dick
another
sucker.
side. Let me finish my point, dog. And so when you put yourself on
Go
that
ahead.
side, right, when niggas just don't agree with
Uh
you it be because of that, like they don't even want to hear what you're saying. You did that, which is fine. You get to choose who you want. So it was perceived that you was agreeing with the nigga all the way. You said the nigga is right. So at that point, niggas
It
gonna
was
say
right about
you
one thing.
tripping. No. Nobody's gonna agree with you that don't fuck with Chief X. You drew that line, yo. That don't mean a nigga dick
Huh?
sucking. Oh, that
But they
mean
agree
niggas
with
don't
him
agree.
now, no.
Right, y'all sure don't. And if you had
No. I said, but the people on your side agree with Chief X now.
who?
Do y'all not agree? He said the Egyptians wasn't black. And he
No,
said that Egypt was a
so that's
Mediterranean
so that's the trick, though.
culture.
No, is that the trick? Hold on, is that the trick?
So, I mean, I
Hey,
don't know
Chef,
if
you
it's
know
a
that's
trick.
the trick,
Hey,
Chef.
but at the
Hey,
same
Chef.
time, I can
No,
cuss
don't
Is
Chief
jump
it
in,
a
X
Corey.
crazy
disagreement?
ass
Corey, we
out
had a
right
good
now.
moment. No, Corey, we had a good
Okay,
moment.
now,
Hold on.
even though I agree with him on that,
Chef,
I
you're
can
gonna mess
still
it up.
cuss his ass
Corey,
out
you're gonna
right
mess
now,
it up,
though.
Corey. Corey, don't mess it up.
Go ahead,
Back
though.
to you, Chef. Hey, Chef, guess what? Hey,
Go
Chef,
ahead.
Where you at, Chef?
Don't
Guess
do it,
what?
Corey.
All
Don't
right,
do it.
all
Hey,
right.
Chef. Hey, no. Hey, Chef. You know what, Chef? You know what, Chef? I
Yeah.
want you to know that whether Egyptians was black or not was never our argument. Go back and listen to the show.
What?
That wasn't our argument. That wasn't. That wasn't me and your argument. It wasn't.
I
It never was that, bro.
That was
keep
right on
saying
time.
why.
It
That was
never
right
was
on
that,
time.
bro.
That little
It never was
drum.
that. And
Say,
guess what the
bro.
argument was? Hold on.
I
Guess what the
keep
argument was?
asking why niggas
Hold
talk about this and don't nobody know. It's
on.
funny as
No,
fuck. Go ahead, my boy. I ain't cut you off. My bad.
come
Go ahead,
on,
bro.
yo.
Go ahead.
Listen, man. Yo, ain't
My
no way
bad.
in the
I'm gonna
world
cut
we
out.
can't look at
Shit.
a video and figure it out. All we gotta do is leave what we believe a person is saying and just listen to what he's saying. Yeah, if we can leave our beliefs out of the conversation, it is clear that me, Chef, and motherfucking Corey and Chief X had an argument over whether the Egyptians was indigenous Africans, ranging in skin color. Them niggas was arguing me down. They not African, they Middle Eastern niggas. That's when Corey come in. And dumbass Chief X said, yeah, they Middle Eastern. Then when I caught him that day on with the motherfucking museum shit that said they was indigenous Africans and no outside light-skinned niggas built they shit. Then the niggas switched to they African and then explained it all in the Mediterranean. How y'all act like y'all don't remember that, yo? That's my best thing I can do is remember fucking conversations, yo. Tell me I'm making that shit up, yo, because I'm gonna release the video today, dog. It started with Double X, not Chief X. Double X over whether they was African or not. That's the argument, dog. Am I missing this?
Yep, you're lying.
You might be on point.
Right.
I ain't. I'm just saying.
Corey
So
left, but again, we got the show. We start on unbiased. Remember, Double X was saying they not. It's a misnomer. They ain't
yeah,
African. Like
they
it's a
not
misnomer.
African in the same sense that
Yeah. That's what we arguing.
sub-Saharan
Like,
African is African. Right.
That
right, we
was
was
the
arguing that 6 years,
argument,
like about
yo.
6, 7 years.
I
Right.
remember
And then
that.
it
That's why I kept
spiraled.
Yo,
saying
they was
that it started
then
with him. But then Chief X
it
tells
didn't.
me that Double X got it from him.
Man, we
Yeah.
ain't going
So
through that, bro. I ain't going through that. But it's clear. And guess what's funny? And guess what's
Corey
funny
left.
about the
Corey
whole
left.
thing?
But Corey got knocked off or
Hold on,
something. Corey got
the,
called.
hold on. Watch this. The very source I used, right? Where Double X was fighting me, it said race is a social construct. So why would I be trying to push a source that goes against what I'm saying? If we slow this shit down, yo, and stop trying to be so right, we could actually see what happened. It ain't even that serious. We wouldn't even be mad at each other. Stop believing what you think a nigga is meaning and just read the source. So the source I've been presenting from day, I've never sent you a source that said the Egyptians was black people. Never. So at that point, you gotta let that go. Chief X the only can't let that go because he need this conversation to be somebody. I was a wild ass nigga before this conversation. Out in Baltimore. I don't need this for that. Chief X need this conversation. Say, for the first time in my life, I said he just want okay, nigga. Bad. Tell you what, though, I wish the shit was like that where I could say any motherfucking thing. I don't get that passion, yo. I get all the motherfucking smoke from all ends. From all ends. I ain't never not
Yeah.
got smoke.
Nice. You say something wrong, I'm on you. I know.
Come on,
I'm
yo, when
on you.
you ever let me get away with something? Nigga, we argued for
He
7 hours the other day. We got about
tell her you
14
post
great
something the other
calls.
day in
Come
the
on, yo.
Discord. I said, nigga, you post something in the Discord. I said, oh, voice chat. I said, look,
Hey,
right.
can I ask a question now?
Fight this out.
No,
We're
we're
gonna
not
fight
live.
this
We're just
out.
recording. Can I ask a question? So,
Yeah.
why is all right? So even in business, right? We all do business. Well, some of us do business, and even if it's something that we don't think is necessarily correct, even as businessmen, you own your business. You got to step back and take a look at your business. Why is that a narrative, though? If it is a
Did what?
narrative, then
Did
why is
what?
it that a narrative?
I don't
What?
understand the question.
I know
Yeah,
because
what?
you're not doing business. So what I'm saying is, yeah, I had to get you back. You've been cutting me all day. What I'm saying is, even if that's a narrative, like say you own a burger business and niggas say your French fries is this, and you eating your French fries, you're like this shit's perfect. But at
Yeah,
some point, you'd have to relook at your method, your practices, go at different times, all kind of shit. Why is
yeah.
the narrative that everybody just co-signs what you're saying? Why is that like? Is there any truth to it at all? It got
Yeah,
to be because it's coming
I
from
think,
different areas. You
yeah.
know what I mean?
Hold on. Guess what, yo? I think everybody forgot that I actually started this lane right here. This little niche where niggas who don't believe in the regular shit and trying to fight for science show, you ain't got no choice but to give it to me. Nobody was doing that. So with that gonna come a little bit more respect. I'm gonna get a little more rope to fuck up. That's okay though.
What you
That's
mean?
what
What you
humans
mean,
do.
niggas who didn't believe in the regular shit?
No, you had niggas
What would
that
be the
was
regular
believing.
shit?
Listen what I'm
The
saying, yo.
atheist, the
Nah,
atheist, the atheist STEM package, man. The
yeah,
Neolithic
yo, yeah,
atheist
yeah, nigga. Nobody
STEM
was
package.
atheist logic.
Brother.
It was treason to be an atheist, yo. Treason, high treason. Oh, you saying the Hebrews ain't black people? It was treason, nigga. I fought. You know how long I fought niggas over African people not being Hebrews? So I actually committed high treason coming at you, this motherfucker. From day one, all the smoke from everybody. This ain't new, yo. So I'm saying is, so if a nigga decide to agree with me after 20 years of understanding all my shit, then goddamn, yo, then do a better job of convincing them otherwise then. All I'm saying is, and this book says this. I ain't coming up with my ideas, yo. If it was my ideas, nigga, I get paid for it. My ideas, I wrote about it. You can read my article. I'm talking about STEM learners. I'm trying to get African Americans involved in STEM. I wrote it down. And I read that shit. So I'm Doug. I'm the first nigga to actually take a real textbook. And y'all saying, huh? It's dumb as a motherfucker, Brass. It's the easiest, dumbest shit ever. That nobody thought to get a college book and open it up, bro. Ain't my fault. Don't look, what you can do, don't hate me, hate the game. Ain't my fault niggas ain't realized they can use college against these motherfuckers. Ain't my fault. You saying that's the easiest thing to do. Just buy a college book. Yeah, nigga. But these niggas never thought about that. They would get wild ass new age books, crazy ass books. There go Dr. Ben. There go do. I went and got college textbooks, nigga. I went and got books from Germany. It's not my fault, dog. I'm like a victim of my own success around this. Ain't my fault. Niggas get
But
mad. Oh, boy, they found that nigga. No, niggas is saying, hold on. This nigga say in this textbook, it says this. They go get it and read it and come and say, yeah, that's what it say. That don't mean a nigga following me. That mean he following the textbook. This what got me fucked up. The textbooks don't say that the Egyptians are Middle Eastern. They say the indigenous Africans. Well, how the fuck am I wrong for that? I don't see these niggas writing the journal of Nature saying, well, why did you say they was North Africans then? I can't believe you said that. They Mediterranean niggas. It's unbelievable. Niggas can't believe that. They be like, no, the article, we don't see it. We say, we don't see that. How the fuck, dog? I think it's silly that the crazy ass lady said observational science is close to the scientific theory. What the fuck? Ain't my fault these niggas are just dumb, yo. So niggas, at the end of the day, yo, a little bit of hate coming in there. They be like, man, I'm trying to, I want to be able to get a couple people listening to me over the couple people. Like, really, nigga? Ain't nobody listening to me like that. They be like, oh, uncle's a crazy ass nigga. Let me read this book, though. Hey, yo, you know you misread that word. Oh, yeah, you right. Yo, you know, you know what? You got me. But at least you got the source. See, y'all can really judge what the fuck I say out my mouth. Y'all can really do it because when I'm saying out my mouth, I'm gonna show you a source. Now, I might overvalue the source. I might do this. That's fine. That's in the game. But at the end of the day, I'm giving you a nice little placeholder on where my general ideas lay, yo. And that's what everybody else not doing. So we would ask Corey, hey, Corey, where is your source? And he just wouldn't have it, yo. It'd be a whole lot of good talk. We spent 3 months on the Zinger, yo. We read shit. We read, yo, that was a great discourse, yo. You know why it was? Because nobody was making shit up. They was reading the sources, Brass. It's not my fault, dog, that I decided to do this 17 years ago, yo, and niggas just jumped in a year ago, a year and a half ago, yo. So, of course, a nigga that's been around 17 years is going to get more sway than a nigga 2 years. Not unless you just that goddamn dynamic. How the fuck is that my fault, yo? I get better because the niggas around me. Why I don't know why I'm mad at that. I'm a better nigga today than I was before I met y'all niggas. Don't get mad at me because I got enough sense to take pieces from this, pieces from that. Oh, damn, logic makes sense. Make sure this, boo. Brass, economic, make sure this. Oh, shit, hits. This nigga used the AI at the next level. Yo, suppose I would have hated on his dog. Nigga, get out of here, nigga. I'm using, fuck, be mad at me, nigga. I'm the nigga that's gonna read a college book. If a nigga around me say something is serious, I'm gonna research, I'm gonna use it, and that's what it is. Don't get mad at me, nigga. I'm the motherfucking nigga who looking at everybody and saying, damn, okay, that shit is wild. Let me look at, okay, bet. Oh, what Sosa say? Sosa say I'm doing this a little bit too much. Oh shit. What Concrete Corey here say? Interesting. What Juju saying? Interesting. Yo, I'm not discounting nothing nobody say. You think I'm sitting here discounting what Chief X saying? Do you really think I'm not listening to hearing what this nigga is saying, yo? Man, I'm listening to this nigga. I'm giving him a
I'm
chance
not.
to be right. Yeah, and I'm saying that's why he don't know what he's talking about. Regardless, Egyptians ain't Mediterranean niggas without the explanation on it. I'm listening to
I don't
everybody.
think. Hey,
Everybody
man,
ain't supposed to be
I'm
right, yo.
definitely not
I
listening
You
to
think.
Chief X.
definitely better
Hey,
than me
man,
for
I think you
listening to
gotta.
I am
everybody.
not
No,
listening
no,
to
you gotta
shit
switch in your
that
mind, bro.
nigga say.
Hey,
Listen,
I think you gotta switch. I think you gotta.
yeah,
I think you gotta switch in your body that when you say something positive about
Bro,
Chief X,
listen,
something in the
that
next
right
30
cross,
seconds gotta come
like
in to
that
be
right
like,
cross was
nah,
hidden.
fuck
Like
that
you
nigga.
never saw that right cross coming.
Bro, he
Like,
was like,
man,
yeah, because he said some smart shit.
for
So
yeah,
listening to Chief X. That's how I know he wrong.
so he can't never finish. He can't never
I
say something
guarantee that's a
positive
standing
about
I,
A
Chief X
count.
I
without
couldn't
saying dumb
I
I
couldn't
motherfuckers.
even help it,
guarantee
Tom.
that's a
I
standing A
can't
count right
listen to
there.
Bro,
the
he do
nigga,
it
Chief
in
man.
X got
voluntarily, bro.
happy.
That shit
Chief
outside
X
of
got
control.
happy, and then he crushed him.
That nigga Chief X is about to plan a
That
motherfucking
Oh,
Fourth of
God,
July
standing A
parade to
nigga
beat
count,
up
tried to
bro.
niggas
tell
All
us
standing
right,
in
lynching
traffic.
wasn't a
nigga,
thing, bro. I
Listen,
can't
all right,
listen
let's
to this
go.
nigga, dog.
I see
Oh
Corey
my
I
being
can't.
God.
I
funny.
can't do it. That
Look, I
nigga could
think a
not
little
say something
tear
positive without
came out
saying,
of Chief
let
X
me
eye there.
remind him
Crushed his
that dumb
ass.
motherfucker. He said that nigga Chief X is super intelligent. Dumb motherfucker.
Oh man.
He
Oh
can't do it.
man. Oh,
Gee, I can't hate somebody that much. God
that was on
damn.
the
It's
Hey
smooth
man.
man.
hilarious.
Hey man,
One
the
Holy
brother
response
shit.
he made is amazing. Nasty ass shit. You probably
standing
didn't
A
even put
count, man.
his
Yes, bro.
He
nigga
hit
ain't
that
got
Victor Ortiz on. He hit that Floyd and
All right.
Victor Ortiz. Y'all
Yeah,
remember that shit?
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah,
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 went in for the
yeah.
hug and then check on his dumb ass.
Yeah.
this nigga crazy, man. But no. I
God.
get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. My point is though,
Yeah,
there's
yo.
the at some point, I get that narrative of how you. I mean, I watched you. You take a little piece from here, this and that. I get that. I'm just saying the narrative of niggas just agreeing. It's niggas from inside the
It's
pseudo killers that
nasty.
say
It's
it. It's
nasty.
niggas from outside the pseudo killers that say it. So at some
It's
point, you have to
nasty.
look around and be kind of like, is this even if even 10% of it is happening? Because it's coming from all different sides. Corey was in the pseudo killer. So if you're saying Neftali and all of them are saying it, other people are saying it, but then you got a motherfucker like Corey who was with y'all for a while, then at some point, maybe, I know they disagree. I've watched it happen, but it's got to be
Right.
some level of coaching
Yo,
going
when,
on.
yo, when, yo,
It's got
when,
to be.
yo. Yo, think about this, bro.
So let me
It's
tell you
not even
how
made to do that.
I'm gonna tell you
It's
why
on,
I get nasty.
The chef is
But
saying it's nasty
yeah,
too, and
but
that's the
this is
nasty
why it
shit.
gets nasty. Now, listen to me. We could be having a full out argument, right? You could be wrong as two left shoes. And I know that in at least 24 hours, you're going to revise what you said because you're going to see your argument. You feel me? Like,
right.
we all jump out our bodies at certain times, right? Fine.
Uh-huh.
Now, they will ride with you. Like, it could be something as blatant as basic geography, and they'll ride with you, right?
Like
And then
what?
the moment you change, hold on, the moment you change your stance and admit that you fucked up, they'll go ahead and admit it also.
Yeah, I ain't saying.
And
I'm just,
change
you
their
maybe it's a
argument
blind spot for me. Blind spot for me, then,
and
yo.
change their argument. And like, that's what makes you start getting in. Hold on, but that's what makes you get into what made me get into arguments with other people. Cause I'm like, yo, this nigga smart enough to recognize in at least 2 hours he can revise what the fuck he said. But y'all riding with this shit. You feel me? Y'all the ones who gonna take. That's the nuttiest shit ever. Cause they'll argue with you. And they'll get into the insulting part of the argument, right? Where now
who you talking about? You talking about a specific person?
Cedric and them, right? They'll
And
get
them.
into and not Cedric, Juju will do it. You dig what I'm saying? Not that Juju don't disagree with you, because Juju disagrees with everybody. I seen it,
Right.
but what I'm saying is, even when you're wrong, you dig what I'm saying? The shit that they do in the chat and other shit is what makes the shit motherfucking nasty, because you'll switch your fucking stance or admit that you was wrong. But now they can't. You ever go over your brother's house, right? And him and his wife is arguing, and you know, or you see two people, family members arguing, and you say, I'm not getting into that because they're gonna be friends tomorrow. You feel me? Like they'll ask you a question. Like, I know I'm not getting into that. They brothers. They gonna figure that shit out. And the shit that I say, both of them, gonna be beefing with me, or I'm gonna be on the outsides with one of these people. You know what I mean? And I know that this relationship can turn around in a fucking instant. So you don't jump out there. These motherfuckers will jump out there and start doing personal shit in the chat, right? Or trying to make a motherfucker look like they just retarded, right? When you're having a conversation with somebody, right? You can even convince somebody probably that they wrong. But you can't do that when these motherfuckers is shooting at motherfuckers, calling them stupid, this, that, and the third, boom, boom, boom. So now you can't even really have honest conversations no more. These
That's not true.
motherfuckers didn't taint it. I swear, listen, the shit with Natali, and all of them, this shit is out of control. You might could have had a peaceful conversation with the sister. But she get to read the chat. She get to read with people that's riding in your car.
No. Hold on, let me tell you. I think this what you messing up at, yo. This what you messing up at, yo. I think you. So I don't even fuck with niggas like that, yo. Yeah, I don't even fuck with niggas like that, yo, because it don't do me no good. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't survive in Baltimore, yo, having yes niggas around me, yo. So I don't even pick yes niggas. That don't work for me. So I ain't gonna lie. You got people, and I'm the same way though, yo. Until y'all niggas get out your body, that even when you're wrong, I'm gonna stand beside you outside, and then off kilter out the way, I'm gonna say, yo, you was wrong as shit for that. I do that. I did that for them, yo, for a long time, bro. So it ain't that I'm riding. I'm just saying, yo, we fighting. So when we in the middle of a fight, nigga, I'm with you. But off the thing, yo, we fought like a motherfucker. This shit didn't get out there till they just kept doing it. Then I couldn't do it no more, yo. So you misinterpreting that, yo. We really have in-depth, yo, that was wrong. You shouldn't have did it that way. Bet. Because if you just agreeing with me, disagree with me, then you doing me harm to what we trying to do. The rule is being able to get this shit on your own and learn it, yo. The rule ain't to make me a superstar. Nigga, I was a superstar before I came in this motherfucker, yo. In my neighborhood, I was a superstar. The fuck out of here. So this ain't why I'm here. I'm here, yo, to give back to communities, yo, that I fucked up, dog. That's all. So yeah, people gonna ride. I roll with y'all niggas. Until I felt like openly y'all was fucking around with Chief X when I know he's a wild nigga using personal shit. That's what I got off the. I was like, all right, so then fuck it. We fight out in the open, then bet. So yo, I ride with niggas till the wheels fall off, yo. You can be wrong. I'm a rider. But on personal, I'm gonna say, yo, you said that shit. You tripping, yo. So man, look, niggas support you in the chat too. They support Brad. Everybody support everybody. But that ain't the shit that fuck us up. The shit that fuck us up is when the niggas say, yo, this is my stance. This is the source, because I don't have a stance. I have a stance based off the source. And once we argue that and agree with that source, and then it's like you said, that nigga don't really mean that. That's when I lose my mind, yo. That's where y'all got me. That's when I'm at my weakest point. When a nigga tell me that they understand what the source is saying. And I know you can read the source. And the source say the Egyptians not black, not white, because black is a racial, it's an anachronism, blah, 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 blah. And I say, this my stance. And the niggas fight me and clump me in with the blackologist. That's when I'm mad because, yo, I fight for literacy and science, bro. You can't even type my name in the internet to say otherwise. Go take Chief X name in that motherfucker and see what you come up with, yo. It's all there for us to read. The
This
internet,
nigga
the
done called so
internet's
many
undefeated.
strays.
He keep catching
So
strays.
when you
Jack
used to
called so many
when you
strays
used to
today.
go
This
get
shit's ridiculous.
Reggie and Smash and Saw and them when we were having that, what was you teaming up with them for against what we were saying? And
Because
if
y'all had the
they,
Mediterranean.
no,
Y'all had
if
a
they were saying
Mediterranean.
that they were black, right? Hold on. If
No,
you
no,
are
no,
vehemently
no.
against
They
them
went too
being black,
far.
but
No,
you
they went too
jump in
far.
the car with motherfuckers who are sticking their flag down and that
Yeah,
they're
that
black,
was
then
later
how
on,
do
yo.
we separate? How do
You
we?
don't.
No, they always been said that.
No, they
Come on
kind of.
now.
No.
Wu
You're
Jai
right.
was the
Hold.
only one that wasn't definitively saying it, but he was saying it
No, Wu Jai
because
don't think that.
he supported everybody's on the other side argument, you know what I mean, with his information. So if you're supporting
So you
the
asked me a
opposition with,
question.
go ahead,
Why bring
answer
up?
you. Oh,
You asked me
yeah.
because we don't act as African. I didn't know they gonna let go.
But you
That's when I got mad at
definitively
Reggie.
said when you say African, you mean black.
No, go ahead and explain it. No, go
Remember you
explain
said
it.
that?
Chef. No,
No,
explain it. Go ahead, Chef.
that's what
Actually,
you
he
said.
he actually started this conversation today saying African don't gotta be synonymous with black.
Yeah, but one of his statements back in the day was when he say
Give,
African, he mean black, and
all right,
that they were synonymous terms.
stop
Go
right
ahead.
there.
Okay.
Hey, Brass, did you hear what Chef said, Brass? Were you at Brass?
Yeah, I heard him.
Oh, you sure
I
you
heard
heard
him.
this
I
man?
heard him.
You heard him, right?
I think I did. You're making me feel like I
Now,
didn't, but go ahead.
now watch
He
this.
ain't
Now
hear
watch
nothing.
this.
You
Now hold
lying,
on.
man.
What I need you to
You be
do is
capping, huh?
tell me
He ain't listening.
the way you said that, yo, that's a cat. Now watch this. I did say that, but let's put it in proper
Mm-hmm.
context. I said when Dr. Benham said Africa, they meant Black Africa. And 20 seconds later, I said, you know what? You're right, Sheffrin. That is very confusing. I will never say that again. Now, Brass, you think that's important? That's the whole clip, though. Do you think that might be important for Chef to say, yo? What I just
Yeah,
said, yo? See?
yeah,
That's where you get
All
me
right,
at,
now,
Chef. I'm like, I
no. So
can't
let me.
yeah.
stand that nigga for
No, I'm
doing that.
with you.
Yeah,
I'm
for
not
the
getting mad
I'm
at
context
you,
of
yo.
understanding. Yeah,
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Yeah, that's
Now,
all, bro. So I never said that
but
again from that point.
so hold on. So everything doesn't end with a statement. Then it goes to the supporting evidence that you use. Now, all of the supporting evidence that you used at that
Mm-hmm.
time was in motherfucking
Wikipedia.
pointing to people in sub-Saharan Africa, right?
No,
Or
like what?
point
Talk to me. Like what?
You would point us that go all the way down the civilization. The Nile Valley is 4,000 something miles and it's stretching to the body of Africa. And those cultures came up the Nile all the way from all of that shit you did. You feel me? And then you will point to the
What's
wavy line pottery and all of
what's
this other shit. Huh?
I'm
What you say?
saying, Chef.
Yeah,
What's the
so
source that
you
you
so
support that?
so
Hold
so
on,
you
hold
you
on.
were saying for me, I'm explaining how I interpreted what you were saying. Now I know you're gonna say you didn't mean that, you feel me? But this
No,
is why we were arguing because
no, why not read the source?
I have to be intelligent enough to be able to interpret in my own mind what you are conveying.
So
Like
you
and
saying
you're making a point.
so you saying the source you saying I override the source? I said read the source.
No,
That's how we really get to it. We read the source and we say, well, yo, the source not saying that.
all right, well, listen, I always said, and I said that I got you all wrong. You know what I mean? And with everything that you said and the information that you pointed to, I thought it meant something else. You're saying
Right.
it never meant that. You only meant that 17 years ago. But in our
No.
conversation stemming
Hey,
back
yo,
6
hold on.
years, you
What
were fully where
what
you're
do you
at
think I
right
meant?
now.
No,
I
hold
can
on,
accept
hold
that.
on,
I can
hold
accept
on,
it.
hold on. No, Chef. What do you think I was saying? Seriously, say exactly what I was saying.
You were
That what?
you fought me. First off, you fought me on Nubia. You dig what I'm saying? That the
Right.
civilization started in Nubia, and Nubia and Egypt was the same damn thing. You know what I mean? There was the white people that got it all mixed up, blase, blase.
Okay.
All of that, like it was, we were having a long, drawn out conversation
A good
where
conversation.
your argument
We had some-
was right. But I ain't saying the conversations wasn't good, but I'm saying that you was pointing to Black Africa as the origin of Egyptian civilization.
Okay.
That's where your
So
argument was
so
leaning at
okay.
the most.
Okay, so stop. Okay. So but I couldn't have thought it was Black Africa though. Am I correct? Because I understand the racial construct. So I couldn't have thought that then. You have to allow me to at least express myself through my
I'm
sources. So
allowing
I
you to in your
understand.
mind,
You get it?
but if you're
No,
pointing to Nigeria, I know it's
no,
Black people
nigga.
in Nigeria.
Man,
Whether you
okay,
want to acknowledge
nigga.
them as Black.
Nigga did that. Nigeria. So let's
No,
get this
not.
straight.
I'm just saying you
Just because,
Sudan
okay.
and Uganda
So
and
watch
all of
this.
that.
I'm gonna show you how it works. So are you telling me that Sudan, listen to what I'm saying, Sudan, Upper Egypt, and Khartoum do not coalesce in culture? Are you trying to say that?
That they don't coalesce in culture.
Meaning that the cultures are very, very similar. The way they bury, they did all that. Because that's all I was saying. Because that's what the source said. That's all I said. Y'all couldn't stand that part of it. That's what all I was saying. The wavy line pottery come from those areas. That's not my fault, nigga. Egypt should have kept their hands off that wavy line pottery and blacktop pottery. It's not my fault. But pottery don't equal people, chef. I know that, bro. I study wares. It's called, we say it's wares. So pottery don't mean people. I was simply saying that the cultural things that we're talking about here that would later on become
Don't do
Egyptian
me
culture
like that.
is clearly fixed right here. So how can I be a
Don't
why?
do me like that.
I
Don't
gotta
do
do
me
you
like
like
that.
that.
Like,
Yo,
hold
I was
on,
reading
hold
the
on, hold
window.
on, hold on. Hold on. So all of us reading the information, right? You act like you didn't come into the conversation with a preconceived notion already.
Not as 6 years ago, nigga. I thought they was African 6 years ago.
Oh, okay.
I've been arguing
The
that since I
African,
listened to Cater. No, you
hold
missed
on.
it.
I'm not sure what Cater think. You dig what I'm
No, I
saying?
know what
And
Cater.
I'm not.
That's your fault. That's your fault.
No. I'm not sure. I'm
Oh, I'm
saying, yeah,
positive.
that's
I'm
my fault.
positive.
You have in-depth conversations with him, but for me, not saying that the brother is wrong or anything, but he can go in any direction he want to with it, and he's smart enough to be able to do it. So you know what I
Okay, but
mean?
I haven't seen him do it. And I'm telling you, I didn't even like the nigga when I heard his first video 18 years ago now, bro. I didn't like him because it forced me to give up my racial construct. I'm telling you the video that did it for me. When I realized that just having brown skin is not the checkmate for being an African, bro. That the variations in African. It made me take a look at the evolutionary process for real, bro. And this occurred 17 years ago. So that's why I've been telling niggas, y'all been trying to find, y'all can't find it. Cause my thing is African. I came in was setting and we were saying African. That was the real shit right there. That's the shit they would not say in
No,
academia, bro.
African wouldn't listen. African wouldn't mean nothing if for you got to know who you talking to, right?
Go
So
ahead. Go. Africa
if
would mean
we
what?
no if we would have known uh 10 years ago, right, that North Africans was indigenous Africans in the sense of biologically, right? Meaning uh that they wasn't the result of an invading populations. That's what we all thought. You know what I mean?
We no,
For the
we
most
who?
part.
No, we who, nigga?
We black people, the people that you were talking to,
Okay, well that's they okay.
hold on, the people that you were talking to
Okay,
all
okay.
believe that North Africa, right, whether thousands of years ago or 500 years ago, right, was the result of people migrating in from different places and creating that phenotype. That was the consensus, right? Of what people that you were talking to believe. Matter of fact, the people that you touted yourself of being the foundation of your information, right? Dr. Ben and them, they all conveyed, and Chancellor Williams, your favorite book, they all conveyed the same message, right? So it seemed to us, it seemed to us, and your argument, right? Even though you were leaning on science more, right? That you were still pointing to those people in the South as the progenitors biologically and culturally to that civilization. That's my stance. You know what I mean? And my bad for fucking it up, because you're the one who led us through your whole history, and these are the people's shoulders that I stand on. So if you should stand on their shoulders, right, and you're doing it a little bit better than them using more science and anthropological, tools, but you're still pointing to the same people that they were pointing to, why wouldn't I think that you were making the same argument, just in a better, more nuanced
Well,
package?
very well said. Very well said. That's why you hear me repeatedly say you're picking up in the middle of the conversation. Like this it didn't start with YouTube. It's a conversation that's been going on. So why would you be using the same talking points that they were talking about and be talking about something different? That's gotta be confusing. Has to be. So
Yeah,
because you leave me as a member of the audience to unwind. So now rather than me just take what you're saying, you've entered this name, and now I got to go unwind all the stuff that this other person said just to arrive at what you're talking about.
I would never be able to do that. I would have never been
You
able to arrive at he don't agree with none of that from the argument that he made. You feel me? From the
I've
argument that
never.
you made, I would have never came to the conclusion that you don't agree with Dr. Ben and them like that.
I agree. I definitely agree with that.
So you just a bad communicator at that point. You dig what I'm saying? Like the same way I get shit, bro. I don't know if I'm talking about.
I
You know what
I
I
don't
mean?
think he's a bad communicator because I understand what he's saying. You're saying that you don't get what he's saying. I definitely understand what he's saying. But the fact that by and large other people aren't able to repeat what he's saying, that might be a little problem. But he isn't. It's not that he's not saying it clear. I hear him. I definitely understand what he's saying.
Yeah, but none of us, for the most part, we always accepted that North Africa was the product of colonization and